good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Rise and Slay Morning Show. It is to Slay. How's everyone doing this morning? My name is Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway, CEO and founder of Slay to Success. I advise and empower women professionals, especially women veterans, to step up into their most authentic personal brand to gain and attract lucrative opportunities. And we do this through the Brand Boldly program, which focuses on appearance, behaviors, communication skills, and digital presence. So, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. We will be starting out with this conversation in the slay mode. Okay, slay means to kill it, to dominate it, and to nail it, to be on point, to impress greatly, to dream big and work hard until you own it. It is also an acronym which stands for Universal Life and Leadership Philosophies that really resonate with me the most, and hopefully they resonate with you too. And it stands for Stay Ready to Be Ready, Lead Out Loud, a sense of community, and knowing you are built to last. So as you come into this show, first of all, I want to say thank you because you could be spending your time anywhere else. We won't be here very long. I just want to share some insights on our conversation this morning. And we're going to be talking specifically on styling with purpose. All right. And using it as a personal brand tool. So as you come in, let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. And let us know your name so I can give you a shout out. Again, I share here a little bit of what I do in the mornings for my workouts. And this morning, y'all, I was doing interval runs. We started at 7.0 and we land at 8.0. And these are minute increments. So 7.0 for 1 minute, walk for a minute, 7.1, and then we climb all the way up to 8.0. And my platform that I use for that is Peloton. And I ran with Robin Arzon. And if you're a Peloton fanatic like I am, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I am fired up and ready to go this morning. Okay. So let's talk this through just a little bit. Okay. Now, this is talking about styling with purpose. All right. And how we can dress for energy, confidence, and influence. I'm speaking through this, all right. I am a professional keynote speaker, a certified image consultant, personal brand expert, and author of several books, okay? And most importantly, a proud United States Air Force veteran. And I served for 30 years in the Air Force. So I just know there is a lot to what I am speaking to. And I just want to help us and guide us through this because there's a lot of times when people make comments and they come up to me and they're like, oh my goodness, you're looking absolutely great in that outfit. Where did you get it from? And I appreciate those comments every single time. I'm like, oh my gosh, and, I am not afraid or, holding back any information as to where I go shopping and, how do I pick the finds and whatnot. But it's truly by going into this journey. So, as you have seen, I served and I put out a little video clip there on LinkedIn about, my last day in the military where I was retired essentially from the military to some outfits that I have purchased, invested in since I retired, and kind of where I'm showing up as. So my words are authenticity, empowerment, powerful, classy. I love to be bold. I love patterns. I just like the energy that my wardrobe is giving me. And it is a personal brand strategy. Okay. It has gotten me many of opportunities, many of opportunities. In fact, I'm going to an opportunity that I was invited to right after the show because I showed up and someone was like, oh my gosh, your suit is absolutely amazing. I said, thank you. They said, would you love to come to this event that we were offering today? I said, absolutely. Why not? So I'm all dressed up, ready to go out there and meet some new people. But we're going to be talking about how we style with purpose. And as you come in, if you come in, Grace morning. Yes, Leslie, Madame, how you doing this morning? Sharice, thank you ladies for being here this morning. Good morning to you as well. Let's just talk through this. Okay. So I had to take a step back and look at what was happening before I retired and now what is happening after I retired. And it is through the wardrobe. Okay. It is my starting place. It has been my starting place. And I have been very intentional about what I'm doing. So when someone said, hey, you are the slay queen, because this is way back, this is probably about 8 years ago when I started using the word slay. And people were like, oh my gosh, you are the slay queen. And I really didn't uh, step fully into that until after I retired. And I was like, well, how does a slay queen show up? How do they show up? And I'm like, they show up with fire, they're fierce, they're bold, they are out here. Okay. They want to be seen. They want people to know about them. They want to have more conversations. And what I have done is really created a personal brand around my wardrobe. And I know firsthand that what we wear impacts how we feel, it impacts how we move, and how we show up in the world. All right. Because I'm living proof of this. Good morning, Chanela. How you doing this morning, Queen? Thank you so much for being here and stepping in this morning. And your sister is up in here as well. Hey, Chevy. Good morning, Queen. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Okay, so we're just really talking about how you step out and dressing with energy, dressing with impact, dressing with confidence. And so in my military days, y'all, okay, and I'm going to go back just a little bit. My wardrobe was precise, it was disciplined, and it was functional. They gave me a uniform, the t shirt, the socks, the belt, the boots, the coats, the service dress, all the things that I needed to do to show up and present the image that the military wanted us to present. And that image, all right, a military image is like, hey, you ready to fight. That's really bottom line what it comes down to. You ready to fight. You ready to go to war. All right. So there was a certain energy that I was projecting, and it was mostly in the masculine energy. Okay. Yes. And it impacts our well being, work, and life performance. It absolutely does, Chevy. All right. And so when we understand this, we make better choices about these wardrobe pieces. Okay. We make better choices because we understand what is it that we are trying to convey. I'm in the mindset because this is new. All right, stepping out here in these streets. Sometimes I don't know anybody in the room. In fact, I probably be going to this event. I probably know one or two people up in there. I'm gonna step in there. I'm not saying a word. All right, I'm gonna let this wardrobe speak for itself. This is a top with matching pants. So just imagine this whole thing. All right. And I know that when I show up differently, people start to take notice. So, what is it that you can do and what you can create? This is not taking on the same colors or the same persona or the same personalities I do. This is in alignment with who you are. And a lot of times we don't know who we are because we have been evolving. All right. I was evolving in the military, and now through, a lot of trials and errors, I'm learning more and more about myself every single day. And I love, love, love to get dressed up and to go out and be social. I love to engage. And so my uniform, we'll go back to this uniform. It was clean, it was crisp, the sleeves were always ironed, and it reflected leadership and the service. And the beauty of all of this, there was no decision fatigue. I did not have to figure it out. Okay. But when I transitioned out, I realized that my identity had been wrapped up in that uniform for 30 years. And so, who was I without it? So, that's why in the Brand Boldly program that I have, my clients go through, the first thing we talk about is identity. That is a very first point of conversation, because I do not particularly want someone to buy clothes, because that's part of the brand Bowley program as well. It's like if we purchase clothes, if you're here within a DMV, we go together. If you are not, we do it virtually, as far as we talk through, what exactly are you going to go out there and buy. But I don't like people just to be buying stuff, just to be buying stuff, because you'll have all these clothes in your closet, you got tags on them, and you will like still say, I ain't got nothing to wear. Okay, I've heard it. So today, though, my style is a reflection of who I am, what I stand for, and the rooms I'm meant to command. Not the rooms that anyone else wants me to command, the rooms that I want to command. And they are different rooms. I show up in different spaces and places across the DMV. And when I get there, I realize I was meant to be there, because what I am sharing is in alignment with who I want to be surrounded by. So you really got to think these through, right? So again, I like the bold colors. I like sleek silhouettes. I like power dressing. Okay. It's a power move for me, and it's aligned with my brand and with my energy. At the age of 52 years old, I have so much energy that I'm taking advantage of it. I'm not going to waste it away. I'm not going to say, hey, I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and wait for everybody else or look at everybody else. No, I'm in it. So I don't just get dressed up. I don't do that anymore. I don't get dressed. I don't just get up and just get dressed. I get up to make a statement every single day. When I'm out, now when I'm at home, y'all, okay, you may find me in a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, some sweatpants or whatnot, lounging around. I'm just like everybody else, right? But when I go out in these streets, I'm here to make a statement, because let's be real, our outfit is introduced before we even go to the event. Okay. So this is why today's conversation is so important. So as I'm going through there, I'm going to break some things down. All right. So first of all, I want you to start asking yourself, how does your outfit impact your mood, energy, and mindset? Now, hey Karen, how you doing? Good morning, Queen. Yes. I know, no, that you are out there slaying it too, Queen. So thank you so much for being with us this morning. Does your outfit impact your mood, energy, and mindset in a good way? If it doesn't, then I need you to say, I'm not wearing that today. Pick another outfit. All right. Because when we are in the rooms with other people, understand that we all are bringing a certain amount of energy in there. What does your energy, or what do you want your energy to say? Do you want it to say, hey, I'm inviting, I'm fun, I'm ready to receive and learn? Or do you just want to be in there with a scowl face and be like, you know what, I shouldn't have worn this outfit today. This outfit is not good. This is older than I thought. It's not even relevant. I don't even know why I got it on. I've had people tell me that straight up to my face, y'all. I don't even know why I wore this today. I was like, I don't know why you wore that either. I mean, he's saying it to me, Yeah, speak loud and clear without speaking a word. Absolutely. That's what we can do. That's what the advantage is. This is a secret strategy that I'm sharing with y'all, because it does work. Okay? Do you want to have unstoppable confidence and command a room? Okay? Do you want to use your styling as a tool to influence? I know everybody wants to say yes. Okay? Yeah. And yes, it is. It's absolutely, it's an energy exchange. 10,000%. Absolutely. So I'm really into this dressing with purpose. Okay. I'm dressing with purpose. Every outfit is selected on purpose for the event that I go to. Every one of them. I just don't put on clothes just to put on clothes. I think about who's going to be there. I think about the environment and the setting. I think about, If it's an intimate setting, or is it a bigger setting? Is it mostly women? Is it a combination of men and women? Listen, y'all, there's a whole lot of thought that goes in. Am I speaking? Am I on the panel? So yes, Shanilla says our outfit is the first part of the conversation, invites people to either talk to you or about you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, queen. Yes, it does. And so we understand in that, you know, it's really not about just looking good, even though we know we look good, queens. Okay. It's about how we show up, how we feel, and the message that we want to send before we even speak. And it is the first impression that you are making. And trust me, the world is watching. Okay. So why not make sure that your first impression screams confidence, influence, and power? So, have you ever noticed how you feel when you throw on an old or oversized t-shirt, when you slip in, you're out and about? I have done that sometimes. And I'm like, ooh, I hope I don't see nobody out here. Not today. Okay. And then I had to think to myself, what am I doing? Hey, Tish, good morning, Queen. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you so much for stopping in this morning. So let's really think about it, because studies show that clothing influences dopamine levels, motivation, and confidence. When you dress with intention, you literally tell your brain, I'm powerful, I'm ready, and I'm in control. Okay? So we always need some secret strategy to allow us to put ourselves out here, especially for entrepreneurs. I know some of us are entrepreneurs. I know some of us are still in a career. I know some of us are transitioning into our next act and we want to be community advocates or community leaders. So we do need to make sure that our personal brand speaks before we do. Whether you like it or not, your style is part of the story, whether you like it or not. Are you in control of the story? Look good, feel good, play good. That's right, Jennifer. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're doing. Okay. I love that. And thank you so much, Jennifer, for being here live this morning. We got Evangelos. Thank you so much. Good morning, CEO. That's right. How you doing? So, you know what? Why don't we have the signal? Okay, this is a signal. It signals the right energy. It commands presence and authority, attention to detail, and self-assurance. I make sure all the things are polished. All right, I look myself over several times before I leave out the door. I choose pieces accordingly. So when you dress with purpose, you're not just choosing clothes, y'all. You're creating your personal brand. You're telling the world, this is who I am. I'm here to be seen. I'm here to be valued. And I'm here to be heard. All right. And you know what? People get scared of those that are convicted in who they are. They feel a little bit threatened and a little bit intimidated because they're like, oh my goodness, they really understand, how clothes can impact and influence the way that they are, presenting themselves. So people respond to presence. Then presence is a mixture of body language, confidence, and style. So when we walk into these rooms feeling aligned with our appearance, we exude a magnetism that attracts the right conversations, the right partnerships, and the right opportunities. Okay, so we've all seen the man or the woman walk into the room and command the room instantaneously. We've seen them, and we just look. We may like slightly look, but we're not really trying to like stare them down. But we're like, ooh, who is that person? Who isn't? Who are they? So when we dress with purpose, okay, we want to elevate our brand. We want to feel more powerful. We want to attract high level opportunities. All right. So, how are you showing up today? Okay. How are you showing up today? That is the question. Think about all the executive women leaders who are not showing up as their full selves, which affects how they lead, make decisions, and execute in their roles. Amen. Listen, I got 5 minutes until I got to get off of this. But Chevy, you done opened up a whole can of worms up in here. They are not showing up as their full selves. They're hiding behind. And so, therefore, you can tell there is something, there's a gap. All right. And what they got going on, and then how they are presenting themselves and how they're leading. So, we got to take notice. We got to really be asking ourselves, are we buying clothes just to be buying clothes, or are we buying clothes with intention and purpose? Because we understand that we want to have more energy, more confidence, and more influence. And that is today's conversation, if you will. Okay. So the next time you go out clothes shopping, whether it is online or in person, I want you to stop and I want the Slay Queen whispering in your ear. Is this what I want to present? Does this go with what I got going on in my wardrobe? Is my wardrobe a theme, or is just a hanging place? All right. Think about it. And what is it that you definitely need to step out into that is in alignment with who you are? And if you don't know and you're quite like confused and you're not quite sure, come see about me. Okay. Because my Brand Boldly program, I'm telling you, the clients that I have, they are absolutely slaying it. They understand who they are. They understand what their style is. They understand where they want to command at. They want to know how to become a better speaker, a better leader, a better advocate. They are doing all the things. Folks are writing books. I mean, we go on to the top, to the extreme. And I'm excited about where they're going because I get to be a part of their journey. I get to be a part of their journey. And like Jennifer says, look good, feel good, and then play good. Okay. We don't have any decision fatigue. We don't not quite sure of what we're doing. And especially for women veterans, I help our women veterans out so much because guess what? We had our own uniform for so many years. We don't know what personal style means. We don't know what that is. Okay. Sometimes we have to go through these steps, if you will, and it's like, is this something that I really like and enjoy wearing or not? All right. And we need to purge. I know I talked about that in my last episode. All right. Purge these closets out and really start to get intentional about what you're selecting. And is it in alignment? All right. With the energy that you want to bring. All right. So that is the show for this morning, y'all. Y'all in here. I love it. Leslie, Cherise, Chanela, Chevy, Karen, Tish, Jennifer, Evangelos. All right. Thank you so much for being here on the Rise and Slay show. I'll be sharing the video again of the Brand Boldly clients that I've been working with. Yeah, show up and show out. And most importantly, slay it. Okay. Because we are not playing games out here. Let's not be playing games out here. Own yourself, all right, and really take it to the next level because this is about the next level you. And I know that my journey has been absolutely slay amazing, and I absolutely love that you all are here and listening in to this conversation. So keep on slaying, just like Jennifer says, until you can't slay no more. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Yeah.